Hi, my name is India Mazzaro, and I'm going to reflect a little bit on my trip to the University of Freiburg in January 2019. So I learned a lot on this trip, more than I'd expected, because I thought I kind of knew some of the general stuff, but I was shocked at how much I actually learned. One of the main things that I thought was the most interesting was I learned about the cooperation that needs to occur between international orgs and civil society. There's a lot of roadblocks put upon the UN to actually enforce things, so they need the help of civil society. One of the most interesting things I learned was that in Tunisia, the UN OHCHR actually worked with the government to help create, after the revolution, to create a human rights based constitution, which just shows the cooperation because they couldn't have done that themselves. And then I kind of learned how much the people actually make an organization. The UN was amazing, and I saw so many people who were truly passionate about what they were working on, which is something that I can only hope for in my career. There's a lot to do in Freiburg. There's some really good food places that I wrote here that you should definitely try to go to. Café Gotthard is the fondue place that's in the bottom right photo. It's absolutely amazing, very traditional. Highly recommend making a whole group trip. It's a good way to get to know your fellow members. There's a good crepe place. Manor is a department store actually, but the food is actually really good. It's pretty cheap. Ladderock chocolate, absolutely amazing. I think I ate my whole weight in chocolate on this trip. And then there's a few good bars I recommended them there. We went to all three of them. On the weekend trip, I went to Interlaken, which is a mountainous little like kind of valley, and it's really pretty. It's in both of the pictures, and it's a good place to take day trips to places like Grindelwald, which is like in the mountains. It's like a good home base. And then outdoor Interlaken is a place that allows you to do paragliding, skydiving. I did night sledding. You can do skiing, so I highly recommend checking them out. Then Lausanne is a more bustling town. Food was great, and that would be a good weekend trip too. I just went there for a day trip, but I wish I had been there longer. As I said in the slides, Building 9 and Building 7 are different, so make sure you kind of just keep that in mind. I think boys are usually in Building 9, but it might change. Be on time and be attentive. There's no reason. You're only here once. Pay attention. Don't be on your phone. It's just rude. Really try to make the most of this experience academic-wise and social-wise, actually. Bring a small carry-on, because I noticed that I only had my big suitcase and my backpack, so I kind of struggled with the trip to Strasbourg because I didn't know what specific luggage to take. So just keep that in mind. And overall, I had an amazing time, and I hope you do too. Thank you.